So we're doing this dance again, eh? Alright. You know, I actually spotted a couple of cosplayers from last time, like different doctors. It's nice to know that these things travel in the same circles.
Oh, totally.
Anyway, hello, I'm Toby Loxley of TFL Creative Media, and there's two things that are quite different about these normal vlogs. Firstly, my hair, and firstly, in the company of Dylan. And yes, I know what you're thinking, bit of a question mark, but, you know, I mean, he's dressed as a doctor, so...
This is the doctor speaking.
But actually, no, he's all right. He was actually he was here the last time we went to London Film Comic Con.
London Film Comic Con 2018, and then we went at MCM in May last year as well.
Yeah, but now we're actually here together.
Absolutely.
Not as a couple.
No.
Don't worry, still with Alice, that's still cool. Although you'd be lucky.
Nah.
But we're still not alone here because Amy Pepper's around and we're going to go and find her. And once we found her, we're going to show you as much as possible, film what we can, and just try and immerse you in the experience that we are having today. So, as we're going out of focus right now, let's just go and do it. Let's begin.
Alonzi.
How's life?
Good.
Have you enjoyed it so far?
Yes.
For the record, who's this?
Hi, I'm Holly.
Nice to meet you, Holly. Toby.
Nice to meet you.
Ready to have some more fun now that I'm here? Oh, that's Dylan, by the way.
Hello.
Alright. Come on, get off your ass. Let's go and have some fun then. Yeah, so the rest of the day kind of went like this. Yeah, it was quite quick. But to be honest, it was really because that it was not all that much to see, because like compared to the last time, there was like two big sort of halls that had so many stands and top levels. There was only really one of these big halls, and inside that hall it was pretty much the same as you saw last time. I mean, I did get to see Colin Baker, which was absolutely brilliant, and also oh god, can I get her name right? Yeah, Tyler Ash. I think it's Tyler Ash of DC's Legends of Tomorrow fame, as she plays Zari Tomaz. And also from that same show, I got to, completely for free by the way, get to take a quick selfie and a quick talk with Jess McCann, who also plays Ava on Legends of Tomorrow as well. So that was quite fun. I also got a Stormbreaker hammer from Avengers Infinity War, as wielded by, well, Thor himself. And, really, yeah, I did meet up with Amy, and Alice came along as well. It was quite nice, but the thing is, it just went by quite quickly. It was quite tiring, really, because I was just up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was not really all that much to see compared to last time, so it's not like it was a disappointment. It was just I don't know, it's not even underwhelming either. It was just something a bit more, probably just, scattered, or just blur, or not in a good way though. But yeah, so just to wrap that portion of the vlog up, that's how it happened. And but I hopefully in the next London Film Comic Con, where we get to meet John Barrowman, it should be much better. But until that comes, I'm gonna show you some more stuff in this vlog, but hopefully a bit more interesting than that segment was, which it was not as much as I wanted to be. But anyway, let's move on to the next segment this way. So, just to quickly explain, well, the hair. I mean, it's just a simple answer. Why not? Short life, my life. Let's give it a go. But right now, here's something a bit more interesting, because I am at the Odeon Cinema in Brighton, and I am about to go and see the premiere of Captain Marvel, the latest Marvel Studios film, with starring Brie Larson, directed by Anna Bowman, Ryan Flagg, set in the 90s. I am so looking forward to this film. In fact, it's my most anticipated film for this year, and I am just about to go in. I mean, I've got my popcorn, and afterwards I'm going to give like an initial reaction, but well, I have to see the film first, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, so I'm not really going to waste any time. I'm just going to go in and get my seat before it's too late, and just, yeah, I'm just going to get in there because I can't wait any longer. Let's go. Okay, so after going in, after, well, seeing it, and getting a cool poster in the process, yeah, that was Captain Marvel. I just saw Captain Marvel, and, well, it was really, really good, I must say. It was very interesting, quite a fun ride. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one, and I did quite like it. Though I just want to let my thoughts sink in a bit, and maybe actually see it a second time before I come to my final verdict. But initially, I think it's a really decent and solid entry into the MCU. Interesting and fun, and I knew there was a lot going for it from the beginning, and everything that was going for it did pay off in one way or another. I mean, there were moments where I thought like I could see that were coming slightly, but that's only because of like set up things in the MCU, and like, but I was still surprised nonetheless. Like, I was saying stuff to myself for stuff to happen, and sometimes it did happen, sometimes it didn't. But at the end of the day, most of these Marvel movies, actually no, practically all of them, just all of them, they always do surprise me in some way or another, and this one definitely did. So yeah, that's sort of my initial thought of Captain Marvel. Come up with my full conclusion to it later on, once I've seen it again. But for now, I am going to proceed, well, out of Brighton and back to university, because I've got to get ready for something quite interesting. I mean, not as interesting as this, but it's still interesting regardless. And you're going to see that next up in the vlog. But I do wonder, what would be the next MCU movie? Well, of course we all know that's Avengers Endgame, but what other interesting Marvel movie is there coming out in 2019 that I should pay attention to? That may be worth doing something like this in the vlog. Well, I can't think of one. So let's proceed on to that quite not just interesting but exciting thing that is coming up next. Let's get to it. Well, it is 10 minutes past 9 in the morning on the 14th of the Thursday, the 14th of March 2019, and today is that exciting thing I was talking about at the Captain Marvel premiere. So, I am approaching the end of my final semester at my first year at university, and what we're doing for one of the modules is doing a filming residential project or production on the Isle of Wight, on a military base. I can't really sort of say much more details because there is some secrecy involved, but I have been given permission to sort of like vlog around and view things from my perspective, and it's actually really exciting. We're going to be filming for a couple of days, go out today, film for 2 days after that, and then come back to the mainland on the 17th, but by the time you guys watch this it'll be too late to do anything about it. And yeah, we've got a load of students from all different kinds of courses coming along with us, and coming along to the Isle of Wight should be fun, should be a wonderful experience to gain about how to interact in these kind of productions, and also, you know, just yeah, just get to film something professionally on the Isle of Wight. I mean, that is so exciting. So I'm gonna go and proceed because we've got to convene all in 50 minutes. So I'm gonna go and get prepared for that. I'm all packed, and yeah, I guess nothing left to do but just let's go to the Isle of Wight. Oh, by the way, unfortunately there is no chance for me to go to the Isle of Wight Steam Railway in this vlog. I wanted to, but I can't, so I apologise. Anyway, to the island! Got my bags. Well, we arrived about half an hour ago, and now we're just waiting around for something to happen. And I am just bored, really. I just hope something happens. I don't like staying around for too long, so hopefully the next thing that we show here on this vlog is something happening. Something doing something or whatever. Just something, anything happening. That's what I'm waiting for, and that's what will come up next. Let's see something happening.
I'm still bored. I mean, there has been, you know, like some developments happening. We did a location recce, and didn't really film that. There was too many important things to focus on, and you'll see it tomorrow anyway. But I did get one thing done, because on this production I am in charge of the set design and props, and for the last hour and a bit I have, well, organised all of that. Those are all the props for the, including the big blackboards over there, for the next 2 days of shooting. So at least that is done, and you'll see them in action along with other things in the sets tomorrow. But, well, let's see what happens between now and tomorrow. If something happens, well, I'll show you right now. If not, well, we'll just cut to something else. Well, right now, to tomorrow. Yeah, nothing more interesting happened until this point, the day after yesterday. But, now just, I've now come to a point where I've been doing my role, and things are sort of like really been going on set. Been a few head cuts, but you know, that's how film sets go. But I've been spending most of my time doing this set, and I'm quite pleased with it, I think. Definitely. Let's just hope the other people in the production think the same thing. Yeah, pretty sure they're not actually dead. Yep, you can see they're not dead. Ah, look at the digital film production and screenwriting students from the University of Chichester hard at work. But it sure is windy out there, so I give them a lot of credit for filming outside there. Sit rep. It is nearly 2:30, everyone's just about finishing lunch, and we are finally going to get round to filming on my set, which has been slightly altered, slightly, and well, I mean, you know how it goes, like, you put your heart and soul into these things, and then they change absolutely everything that you worked so hard to build. Oh, I'm joking. I mean, all they did was just move back the desk slightly. But the thing is that this is sort of like the nature of filming. Like, depending on what the director says or what the cinematographer says, some things do change around, and it's not really a big fuss. I really don't mind, and I do trust the directors. They are really good, Matthew and Dean. And hopefully we can get a quick snapshot of some filming of the scene. Shh, very sneakily.
And action.
Cut. So that is a nutshell of the first day of filming on this residential for my uni. I didn't expect to really show much, to be honest. I mean, I had to be on set a lot of the time focusing on my job, so it was not really that much time for vlogging, and it was very improvisational, so that's kind of that was kind of to be expected. But tomorrow we've got a bigger set piece, and you'll see what I mean when we see it up next, and it should be very exciting. It's the last day of filming, and it's because we've been filming in 2 different units, one director and another director filming 2 sets of filming pieces going on at the same time for different scenes at once. But tomorrow is when both directors will come for one big final scene, and that is going to be the big thing, hopefully, to show you tomorrow. So let's see where we pick up from tomorrow morning. So better turn that light off. See you in the morning. BTW, I have spent all day helping to participate in shooting shots that have all been exterior shots, aka indoors, which is more exhausting than you realise. So, if anything, I am most looking forward to filming shots, exterior shots, particularly in the outdoors. And we're going to get to that, well, right now. Let's do it. So yeah, I got myself a uniform there, mate. Gonna go out there with an AK and be all malicious because I'm part of the militia. Let's see what happens, alright? If not, take something. Actually no, if not, I won't take anything, of course. But if something happens, I'll try and take it. We'll see what happens, just basically. Yeah. Well, that was fun. I got thrown into a tree by a super soldier. Well, in the context of the story, that is, not real life. And hopefully you'll actually see what that looks like in this actual short film, if or when I do an edit of this. But we're not finished yet, there's still more to go, so let's see if we can, yeah, we're having too much fun doing this, so we're going to carry on and we'll see where that takes us, where it takes us next.
Action.
You're not really.
I will leave.
Your face. Listen to yourself. You can still run from this.
Okay, we are all ready to film the final scene. Just set up that another office set, and hopefully we should be on our way soon. And I hope so, because it is just too late for all of this. So let's get this in the can, so to speak.
Action.
Yeah, how was it? Was that all good? Yeah.
You've done a bad job and we will talk more about it.
Well, it was a real fun and pleasant experience while it lasted.
And that was March 2019 in a nutshell, basically. The only other thing worth mentioning is that we basically had a real nice wrap-up the day after shooting finished, and we had a nice smooth sailing journey, literally sailing because we were on the water, back from the island to the mainland. We all rested up, and that was all good. We all had a really nice time in the end. But the thing is that those were all sort of the most significant things in March of 2019 that were worth vlogging, really. I mean, so I think those things that we showed in this vlog were definitely worth necessitating a vlog of them to be featured in. But I do know that previous vlogs have been sort of, well, I mean, not sort of, they've just been quite long in the past, and I'm going to try and fix that in the future. But I think the reason for that is that sometimes I show either too much or too much of certain subjects. So I'm going to be working on that when it comes to future vlogs, and this vlog is already long enough as it is, so I'm going to wrap things up. So in between all of those goings on in March, there was really only just the usual stuff of, you know, university, stuff with carousel, friends, family, loved ones, that sort of thing. But, you know,
some things, those things were just sort of like academic, professional and personal moments, so not really worth vlogging. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, March 2019. I hope you did enjoy it, because I did quite enjoy it. Bit of a smaller vlog, but hopefully during sort of the next few months we're going to be vlogging a bit more. I'm hoping there'll be some stuff in both April and May. I mean, not like those separate months won't deem two separate vlogs. I think I'll put April stuff and March stuff into one vlog, so expect that to be coming in the future, hopefully, if enough happens. So now we can move on to other things, and when I say other things, there are other videos that I've been working on in between my education, and hopefully they will be uploaded soon, like that vlog. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy this vlog, which was shorter than the other ones, and I hope that this is more deeming to your liking. Take care of yourself, everyone, and see you all soon.